Today I'm going to be changing the motor oil and filter in my
2018
Chevrolet Silverado 1500 series. It's a 5.3 liter engine. It has 145,000 kilometers on it with 0% oil life left in it. So it's time to change the oil and change the filter. But this time I'm going to do something different. I usually take it to my local Chevy dealer and get them to change the oil and the filter, and that usually costs around $145 to $150. Now I do live in Canada, but that's our price right there, $140 to $150 for an oil change. Now this is the only vehicle that I ever take it somewhere to have it serviced. I usually do my other vehicles and my equipment around here myself, but I thought to myself, I'm going to start doing my own oil changes and I'm going to save a lot of money. Now, why am I going to save money? Well, like I said, it's $145 to do an oil filter service on this truck. I do that 3 times a year. So whatever that is, that works out to $430 or $40, right? For 3 oil and filter changes. This time we're doing something totally different. We're going with this Amsoil extended life motor oil, 100% synthetic. You can see right here it says up to 20,000 miles or 1 year. So this oil is going to protect my engine up to 20,000 miles or 1 year. Now my truck does quite a bit of highway driving. It does a little bit of town driving. I haul my side-by-side or ATV around once in a while. So I'm not usually hauling anything heavy with this. I'm not hauling anything really. So I figured for the cost of 1 oil change, I can buy this oil and a filter at the same price. Actually, I am also an independent Amsoil dealer, so I get it at wholesale price. And if you're a preferred customer, you can get pretty close to that price too. I think it was $122 for 2 jugs of oil and the filter. Now you may say, oh, that's expensive. No, not really. If you were to buy that oil at the dealer, that oil would cost you about the same price. This here is a much more quality oil, and I know it's going to lubricate and protect my engine the way I need it to for a whole year. Now I'm going to check this oil periodically through the year and see how dirty it gets, and I'll monitor, but I do trust and believe in the Amsoil method of this oil right here. There's even an oil that's even better and will last you up to 25,000 miles instead of 20,000 miles. There's different levels of extended life oil. So I figure for the little bit of time I do this, it's going to take me half an hour. By the time I jack up my truck, put the stands under it safely, drain the oil, take the old filter off, put the new filter on, put the plug back in, and then add the oil, probably half an hour, even if it takes me 40 minutes. I'm going to save over $300 in a year. And I'm also going to have the satisfaction of knowing that I did it myself and it's done properly. Now, you may not do your own oil changes, or maybe you don't want to. Maybe you go to a mechanic, take some of this oil with you and just say, hey, can you add this in? Just charge me the labor. But if you only have to go once a year, you're still saving money. So I'm going to get started changing oil on this truck. Now, this isn't a how to change oil on your Chevy truck or any truck for that matter. This is about the oil I'm going to use and why I'm going to use it. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a sec. Okay, the oil is drained out of the truck. And you can see I have a AC Delco filter on my Chevy Silverado. Oil looks a little black, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. Like it just turned 0% oil life, and I know that the dealerships will have this timer set on your vehicle because, you know, they'll make it shorter than usual so that you come in often for oil changes. That's how they make their money. I could have went a little while longer with this oil, of course. Now it's time to add some really good quality oil. Not saying that the GM Dexos oil is not good, but I'm just saying I think that Amsoil 100% synthetic oil is probably the best thing you can put in any of your equipment. Here I am adding the extended life oil to the oil filter. You can see on the side of the oil filter it says 25,000 mile oil change interval maybe. Here the oil filter is installed to the truck. The Chevy Silverado 1500 series 5.3 liter engine takes 7.6 liters of oil, and each of these jugs is a 3.78 liters, so we're almost going to use all of both jugs. We'll have a little bit left over in the second jug. Now we're going to try and pour this without spilling. I'll go slow, we got time. I'm pretty excited about putting this oil in, putting in quality oil into my truck, and seeing it's got 142,000 kilometers, whatever it was, you know, putting in a good quality oil, knowing that it's going to be well lubricated and protected, makes me happy. This Amsoil Extended Life synthetic oil, here's what it says on the back label. Overbuilt for road warriors, so you can confidently drive up to 20,000 miles or 1 year between oil changes. Proprietary combination of advanced synthetic base oils and a boosted additive package promotes cleanliness and long engine life. Amsoil Extended Life Protection delivers peace of mind and convenience. I wanted to read this to you because I could go online and go into the Amsoil dealer zone and find literature on it, but it's basically the same thing. They stand behind the product. It tells you that they have different types of ingredients in there so that this oil does the job for as long as it does. So basically now I'm just topping up my oil. I already checked it. My oil level is just a little bit down on the allowment that is on the dipstick, so I'm just adding a little bit more just to top it up to where it should be. You know, I also added some Amsoil performance improvement to my gas. It's a fuel treatment. It's getting the works. So, you know, the price of vehicles nowadays, like a new truck is like astronomical in price. And this year is a 2018. I am not going to go out and buy myself a new truck anytime soon. I'm going to hold off as long as I can. Like I said, this truck's got 145,000 kilometers on it. It runs great. I like driving it, and I'm going to hang on to it as long as I can. I don't care what the prices are on trucks, how high they go. Maybe by the time I'm done with this one, I won't even need a truck, but I probably will. But I am keeping this thing as long as I can. And I also think any repairs that I do have to get done on the truck between now and its end of life still won't add up to the cost I'll end up paying for a new truck and interest and everything along the way. But I'm going to keep an eye on it. I may even do I will do videos, update videos, and we'll just go from there and keep updated on it. So if you want to get yourself some good quality 100% synthetic motor oil, whether it's for your truck or whether it's for your other equipment like yard equipment, whatever, reach out to me. Another thing you may want to look into is the preferred customer program. That's where the real savings is when you're buying Amsoil products. You get up to 25% off all Amsoil products. You get free shipping on a $100 order or a $130 order in Canada. You get 5% back when you spend $100. You get 5% on your birthday. There's other benefits to the preferred customer program. I highly recommend it. Go check that out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, learn more about Amsoil, and we'll see you on the next one.